I'm joking, it's only Brad here. As you can see, I'm wearing one of the new costumes from the new costume pack for Halloween, which has just been released. And it's pretty cool, ain't it? Yeah, there's tons in there. I advise you get it. Take a look at it, because they got some really great stuff in there. But now, I'm going to be showing you the completed East Side Town! Not the actual topside town, the underground city, which we've all been working on for so long! But anyway, yeah, let's go and check it out. Alright, now I'm a Grim Reaper, so I've got superpowers. As you can see, I've got my little tool here, my little cutting thing, which he brings around with him. It's actually a hoe, but it does the trick. So, whoop. As you can see, we've started working on the topside town. Now, it's actually going to be the same size as layout, but it's not actually going to be, you know, height-wise. It's not going to be an actual massive sort of like tall skyscraper sort of thing. It's going to be kind of like what you'd expect for a dwarf town, sort of like a village area. And it's only when you do later quests within the game that you find out that there's this whole underground city which they've built, which I've previously explained. So anyway, yeah, let's go down there and take a look. So yeah, once you do the last quest within the top side of the town, you're going to actually come down here, and these stairs are going to open, as you just saw them close. So let's just reopen them back up again, and boom, you know, you're going to gain access to this undertown. And all this track's not going to be here, so don't worry about it. But anyway, let's go and take you out. Take a look. So yeah, as we come down here, you're going to be thinking, whoa, what's going on? You know, this looks a bit sus. I can't believe this is all flipping happening, sort of thing. I can't believe they built it underneath our very noses. But anyway, and you come around here and you go, whoa, because this place is massive. And yeah, so here it is. It's completely finished now, this east underground part of the town. And I've got a few things to explain to you. Obviously, within the last video that I did, that you guys watched, you might have noticed me talking about the PC thing which they brought to this within 1.8.2, and that's when you actually go down to bedrock, you notice that the whole area gets dark, and if you can see, it's going to be like a 5 square radius around you, which is going to be lit up, and that's about it. You can't see anything further than that. And so it's going to be quite hard to identify where you're going, especially down here, because it's going to be spooky, dark, and you're going to have mobs spawning at every bloody corner after you. So we're going to need to give you a little bit of a hand. And the way you're going to do this, to find out where you're going within the quest, is using these. Now, these are all apartment blocks. Now, these are not the only ones. There's just a few here. And once you get up to about, I don't know, level 3, I guess, or level 2, you're going to start to be able to see far and wide, and you'll be able to see the entire map as it was intended. And you're going to get one vantage point, you know, for free, sort of thing. But the others you're going to need to unlock. And the way you can unlock them, I'll be showing you an example later. But just take a look around, yeah? Yeah. Now, considering, like, we started this whole adventure map thing at the beginning of the Xbox for Minecraft, you know, it's come a long way. You know, it's been a stupidly massive build to do. And, you know, since we've got creative now, we could step it up a notch. So we got nightclubs there, we got all the parks, the police station. Is anyone in there? No. We've got the power stations, which all this you'll be able to utilise in this, because basically every building is going to have its own little bit of a story in this. You know, you're going to all the quests are going to have to go through the entire map for you to do, because we're actually aiming for this to be quite a few hours gameplay. You know, I never thought to do a map which only take about half an hour and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and that's about it. You know, that would be boring. So what I want to do is I want to create something that was massive, take quite a few hours. So as you remember, we built the we built the west town, then the north town, and this is the east town, with another town on top side. And then finally we've got Southtown, which is the last town that has to be built, people. Yes, we're going to be on the last one. And then after that, all it is mechanisms which are already damn pre sort of like mapped out. So all we got to do is implement it, and that's it. You know, it's going to be a quick job from there. And then finally you'll be able to play this. You know, I've been really excited as this has been coming along, and I really can't wait for people to get their hands on it. So yeah, it's just been a lot of hard work, and yeah, it's just fun. It's nice to see it finally coming together, and it's quite amazing in size, isn't it? You know, as considering that most of this was actually built in survival, it's just nice to have creative mode now. But yeah, so I'm going to give you a little example of the vantage points now. This building here is going to be one of them. It's one of the kind of like apartment block buildings, very spacious, and there's going to be quite a lot of goodies hidden around here. But you're going to need to open it. You know, you're not going to be able to gain access to it straight away because the doors are locked downstairs. So let's give you an example of how to open it, or actually, well, it will be telling you how to open it, but you're going to first unlock the power station. So so it's not going to be like I'm doing it. You'll be able to open that building the way I'm doing it, but you won't be able to gain access to the powerhouse the same way because it's already open. Nah. But yeah, so for example, you've done the last quest and you managed to open up the power station because you found out you need to get to another vantage point and you find out that the power's dry. So you're going to need to power up the building so that the automatic doors open. And so you'll be doing this, you'll be coming in here. And this is just a kind of like a small quest, it's not a big one. And basically it's one of those thermal powered power stations. And you're going to need to turn it on. Now to turn it on, or you need to give it a constant water supply so it doesn't overheat. And a way to do this is through a kind of like a water pipe system. Now it's quite a simple kind of like, this is one of the simpler quests because you'll be doing this as soon as you get in there. And yeah, so you're going to have to kind of like get it towards where it's gold. And this will be explained on boards which will be over on the wall. So let's go and kick it off. So we start it up and we're going to have signs on this so you know which buttons you're pushing obviously. So we're going to start it off and as you can see the water flows down into the wrong hole. Now we don't want that, and as you can see there's two pistons, so let's just quickly go boom, water goes down, wrong block, oh too slow, hit it, did it again. See, I've got my crosshair off at the moment so I've got to kind of like guess where it is. Hit that, wait a minute, hit that, and then hit that. And as you can see, it's gone down into the right pipe, or some of it did. But I caught the last bit of it. And, yep, I've hit it. And basically, all you have to do is kind of like go down. We're going to put a note block or something there, so at least you'll know that you've hit where you're supposed to. And if we go over here now, this door should be open. Ignore the one that's not there. We've just taken it away so we can actually work on the inside. But the door's open. And you'll be able to make your way up to the vantage point. And so, say the quest said, oh, you got to go towards the mansion to go and find Thingy-mabob or whatnot and get a ender pearl or something else or whatever. You'll be able to come up here and see where it is. As you can see, I'm just making an example. It's just over there, but you wouldn't actually see that from the ground. That's the funny thing. You would have to. Oh, went in water there. You would actually have to come up here, look down, and there you are. But yeah, as I said, wow, it's come a long way, and we've worked really hard at it. So yeah, if you like it, continue on watching, dudes. This is actually going to be I've always aimed for this to be a great map, and hopefully it can live up to everyone's expectations. But obviously next time we'll be showing you. Hopefully this whole town will be completely finished, and obviously we'll be doing a bit of the south town. So yeah, anyway. See you later, guys. Keep crafting, and goodbye.